Hello. Why being perfect may be actually harming you? By the way, are you a person who tries to be perfect? So this is the theme of my current video. Before we proceed further, click on the link below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, stay connected. Let us first understand what is perfect. Now, the moment I have asked this question, are you thinking about the meaning of the word perfect? To my understanding, the word perfect doesn't have a definition. That is my way of looking at it. So what I am suggesting to you, to anyone who is listening to this video and who is resonating with that you have this tendency of being a perfect person, you need to start looking at it from the angle that drop the word perfect from your thought process, bring in excellence instead. So the message is, don't compromise with quality at all, but continue to improve. One of the important setbacks that people who tend to be perfect is that they are always holding themselves back. What is the meaning of this is, as anything new comes up, they match their own capabilities with those opportunities. And since they have this thought process of being perfect, even if there is a slightest mismatch, they don't go for those opportunities. And what happens in the process? You keep on missing opportunities after opportunities throughout your life. You are holding yourself back. In fact, your life ends up in mediocrity. The name of the game of life is taking initiative, taking risks, even if some of the things you may not be perfectly knowing, isn't it? Second thing that happens with such people is they have this tendency to focus on wrong things. They start focusing on small details which do not really matter at all. So what is the suggestion here is, rather than focusing on those small things which are not contributing anything, focus on the whole idea and let it move ahead. It takes its own time to cross your level because you have your own set standards. And those set standards are only your own. They are not contributing at all. It's all in the mind. So this is the second thing that happens is you are focusing on the wrong things. Let me share a small example with you. It's between a very top level executive and his team member. So there is a letter that has to be sent and a draft is put up. Some corrections are made. It comes back. Now another draft is sent. Some more corrections come in. And in this process, so much time is lost. And ultimately, I'm telling you a real story. What this executive used to do, keep the first letter intact, first draft intact, and finally send it across to the top executive for signatures, and it would get signed also. So what is the end result then? So much time has gone waste in the process of correcting something which does not need a correction. Third thing that happens in the process of being perfect is that you become a closed-minded person. You have your definition of the way things need to be done, how the table needs to be laid, how the whole thing has to be done. You have your own definition, where the lighting has to come from, where the mic has to be put, how the chairs have to be organized. You are taking call on everything. And if things don't match with it, you don't allow things to move ahead. So you become a closed-minded person. You do not listen to the ideas of other people, and it creates a sense of frustration. Fourth thing that happens with such people is they become unlikable, because you have a tendency to find faults in anything and everything and everyone. So who would like to work with such a person? You become a difficult person to work with. And this is not good for you. This is not good for the organization also. Another challenge that comes with people who tend to be perfect is you are not able to celebrate your wins because you don't even consider them wins. Even after victory has come in, your thought process is still saying this was missing, that was missing, that could have been done differently, and so on. So you are not able to celebrate wins. And again, if you don't celebrate wins, you do not create energy to go forward. So these are some of the ideas that I would like you to consider. Which one would you like to drop to become even more effective as a professional? And that is the way to start rising in your career, start getting into leadership responsibilities.